Well, look at this, it's a really beautiful day and it's been raining every day, almost, for weeks now. Let's see what's here, you know, and I've had a lot of problems this lately. I'll talk about it later on. What's in here? Oh, I might get those. They're handy. Let's put them in there, hide them, I'll come back for them later on. Oops, I dropped something. God, I think I'm stealing something now. Some pens there as well. I do want arty stuff really. So I'll come back later on. Let's hide them somewhere. Let's hide them down there. I hope them that I'll come back later on. 50p. So yeah. Anyway, let's get back to the pigeons. Yeah, and I've had a lot of problems really, like when I come here, somebody else is feeding them every morning. I can see some food down there now, actually, loads of it. So they're not really interested in me anymore. You know, sort of like, come, let's see what's in here. Let's hope something's in here. Yeah. Buy that from my grandson. I'm a granddad now. There's another one there. Buy that from my grandson. He's 3 months old already. It's my first grandson and I can't believe how, you know, he'll be 16 soon. But yeah, look, someone's been feeding them every morning here. It's not the bird loving lady. She throws food over there. And there's always someone sitting here sometimes, you know. Look, he still recognises me, he's getting excited. There's not many pigeons, there's Perky, King Perky's there. But there's not many pigeons here, so I don't know what's happened to them all. They've all kind of disappeared. It used to be Mr. Red here and Daisy, Tim and all kinds, but Perky people see me. They're always waiting for me, I think. Always waiting for me, and unfortunately I've been so busy this lately. Get up here, Perky. Here we go. Oh, I love it when the sun's out. Those two are shy. There's Daisy Tim, I think. There you go, King Perky. Here's Amy. Here's Mark. Sorry, there's too much to focus on here. Let's get these nuts out. Oh, they're excited, aren't they? Mark's pleased to see me. I just threw those nuts on my lap. Come up here, Amy. Amy. There's Perky. King Perky's back. Royalty. That makes me laugh. Amy's pleased to see me. Come on, King Perky. Got Mark on my lap, stuffing himself. Let's get some downstairs. God, he's so hungry, aren't they? But yeah, look how many pigeons there are. Not many really. Get up here, Perky. Perky. Let's get some down to there. So Yami comes up to my window sometimes and I'm not allowed to feed them anymore. So I've got my curtains drawn every day, alright? Because I've got to ignore them and I feel really bad. They're all sort of like making a noise on my windowsill, you know, wanting me to feed them, but I'm not allowed. It really makes me feel quite bad actually. You're nice and clean today, Mark. Your fans have missed you. But look at this, it's beautiful today. And I'm going to try to get things back to what they were. What I've had is a big flood in my home, and lots of people keep coming around and I'm also waiting for stuff to come through the post. You know, I just got a new synthesizer and a few other bits to help me create beautiful music in the future, because that's what I love doing in my spare time, making music. So sometimes, occasionally, I might be sharing some music, you know, and you can see my progress. You know, in a couple of years' time I'll be professional, or maybe 10 years' time, when I'm 70 years old, because I'm 60 now. So look, love it when the sun's out, I really do. Yeah, and things haven't been normal, you know. Sometimes I come round here and there's a guy sitting there living here and he's drinking all the time, do you know what I mean, you know, and I just don't want to get too well, you know, like, I do get noticed here quite a lot, you know, by people, you know. Compassion, pigeon compassion, you know. There's not many people really got time for pigeons, or like I say, there's some people that don't like them at all. They hate them. And what I would say to that is really sort of like, you got to love everything in life, to be honest with you. You know, got to love every flower, every tree. If you really want to be happy, you know. And I feel like if you can love the pigeons and the birds, that means you've learned how to love. You know, I think you got to learn. You know, if you learn how to love everything, every horse, every animal, every pigeon, that's when you'll learn to love yourself. You've got to learn to love yourself, you see. You know, I do love myself, you know. I wouldn't want to be anyone else, to be honest with you. I wouldn't want to be Bill Gates, you know, with all his money, whatever, you know. I feel rich already in life, you know, because I feel like I have found love in life, you know, and happiness. I mean, I'm not happy with everything in life, you know, but I feel like I'm sort of happy with most things. Get here, Mark, you greedy little Mark. I love it. Let's get close up to him. So he's clean today, isn't he? It's been raining, that's why. You're normally dirty, Mark. He loves me, doesn't he? He's missed me so much. Say, I've had all kinds of problems. I sort of walked by. I've tried to do films time after time, but they haven't been here. So it's just not been too great. Where's that one with the black towel? I don't know. I think they've had enough, and I think they were pleased to see me today. So I'm never going to lose my pigeon heart. I do love pigeons a little bit more than I do love ducks. I find them more entertaining. Amy was pleased to see me. Like I say, Amy comes up my windowsill, but I'm not allowed to feed them anymore. I don't know where that one with the dark towel went. Flew away, I think. So yeah, it's a really beautiful day today, and you know, maybe the summer's starting. It's really quite hot actually. It's only sort of like 10:30 now in the morning, you know, and it's already, feel the heat of the sun, you know. Sort of definitely get sunburned today. But yesterday it was raining, and the day before it was miserable, you know. So it's not a good idea to feed pigeons when it's raining. This is my camera, you know, and the wind, the film doesn't come out. You know, I've got a windshield on my camera. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed seeing them today. I did. Have a good day. Love all birds and be happy every day. It's your life.